Okay, this is part two. Part one, I was telling you my story of how I was diagnosed with lupus. Now we are talking about like current time, just maybe 2 years ago. I started getting plaque psoriasis, and I was tested, and it was determined that I had psoriatic arthritis. So my rheumatoid arthritis that I had for over 10 years had now turned to psoriatic. Now, with rheumatoid arthritis and psoriatic arthritis, it's internal. And so that can affect any of your organs. It affects your joints. Some say that rheumatoid arthritis isn't as painful as psoriatic. I think they're both painful. In the mornings, I do get up with I'm very stiff and I have a lot of pain. I started a biologic that I'm waiting to get approval again, which helps to treat the psoriasis and the psoriatic arthritis, and it's called Taltz. I've been on it just a short time, but it's just like one of the things when you have chronic illness is that your body kind of builds up, can build up a tolerance to different treatments. So after a while, you tend to have to switch to a different medication. And then insurance is just so crazy. I'm so glad that I'm covered by insurance. But they have to get so much approval, so many different things. It's a big deal. And the medication that I'm on is very expensive. We wouldn't be able to afford it if I didn't have help from the company that makes it. So currently I'm waiting for approval on more of my medicine. It comes in an injectable shot, and right now I'm supposed to take it every other week, and then soon, well, not soon, but in a couple months, it'll be every month. Now, I went to the doctor. She asked me how I felt. I honestly feel like it is too soon after only 2 doses to know if this is going to work. But I did tell her that I have a little bit more energy, and there's a big difference too compared to what I was on before. A lot of times after I ate, I felt very bloated in my stomach, and now I don't feel that way. So I don't know if it's psychosomatic or if it's really something that is a difference between what I was on before. Now, for my lupus, I take I can't pronounce it, but the short name is Plaquenil. And I go to a ophthalmologist twice a year to get my retinas checked because there's a slight chance that it could affect my retina, or the retinas in my eyes. So far I've been very lucky, and there's no change, no problems there. I take various other medicines, but I just try to encourage other people, and it helps me to encourage myself. I have good days, I have bad days, and I think sometimes that confuses people that don't know me well, or don't take the time to get to know me well, is that I will, go out to dinner, or maybe if I'm lucky, I'll go on a trip with my husband or go on a trip with friends. And people often confuse that for, oh, she's great. No, it's just that I'm at that time, I have more energy, and anytime I travel, there's a lot of rest involved. I go to bed earlier than when I'm home. I try to kind of pace myself because I have to. I read online recently that the fatigue of someone with chronic illness is compared to when a healthy person doesn't sleep for 3 days. And when I have a very bad bout of fatigue, I can see how that makes sense. To best describe how you feel, or how I feel having lupus, is I feel like I have the flu all the time. I'm always achy, not just my joints, all over. I'm achy. I'm at a slower pace. I get either cold fast or hot fast. A lot of people develop fevers. I myself, it takes a lot for me to have a fever or develop a fever. I always know I'm really sick with anything if I get a fever. My normal body temperature is a little bit lower. I have a lot of inflammation in my body, and it's measured by blood work. I have tried all kinds of different things, and I'm sure even on this video or the one before it, there's going to be somebody saying try some new miracle thing. Lupus, there's no cure for lupus. Somebody tells you there is, they're wrong. And if you find a way where you're eating a way where you feel a little better, that's great, but that doesn't mean that you're cured. There is no cure for lupus. You can find ways of maybe feeling better, moving around as much as you can. And that's one thing for me too that I have been able to do the last couple of years. I walk. I have to stop and take breaks sometimes, but I do it. I move around more. I try not to stay too sedentary, because for me it helps get those kinks out. Now, does that mean that my arthritis is gone and the lupus is gone? No, it just means that I'm working with it better. So I hope that you enjoyed this little get ready with me and kind of a little education about lupus. May is Lupus Awareness Month. I'm going to be posting more videos specifically about it. If you have any questions about having lupus, being diagnosed with lupus, anything about lupus, or you have a question about me, please leave it down below and I will answer your question. Take care of yourselves, and welcome to the new people who have joined me. I hope that you're having a great day, and if you're not, I hope tomorrow's better. And don't forget, you right there, you're not alone, and you're so important. See you soon.